Hey guitar friends, I know some of you have a hard time playing bar chords, so today I'm going to show you some different ways you can play the F and the B minor, and we're also going to do an exercise, and this is going to help you improve your skills, improve your strength, and get you playing these bar chords over time. Keep working on them, keep practicing, they're going to get easier. We're going to start out with the F chord. So here's what that looks like, here's what that sounds like. If you can't play it as a bar chord yet, we're going to work up to this. So we're going to start down here on our first and second strings, right? We're just going to bar the first and second strings with my first finger here. So that is an F note. Then we can add our second finger here on the third string, second fret, and we can play the third, second, and first strings. Okay, that's an F chord too. So if you can't play it as a bar chord, you can just play these three strings. Next, we can add our fourth finger here on the fourth string, third fret. That's also an F chord, so you can play it that way. If you want, you can take your third finger, place it here on the fifth string, third fret, and play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's also an F chord, so you can play it that way. Now if you notice my thumb back here when I'm playing just 5 strings, it's kind of high on the neck. Now I'm going to move up to the bar chord. Watch my thumb move down to about halfway down the neck here. So I've got to move my thumb to be able to play this as a full bar chord. So here's just 5 strings, so 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Then moving to the bar chord. So check the position of your thumb when you're playing these bar chords. Bring it down. Also, allow your wrist to kind of come down to be able to get your first finger in the correct position for the bar. Right now we're going to do an exercise to get all of our strings playing for the F chord. So here's what that sounds like, then I'll explain what I'm doing. Okay, so we're starting back down here, just barring the first and the second strings with my first finger. Now, all the way through this exercise, we want to keep practicing until we can get all strings ringing out clearly. So we're going to start right here on the first 2 strings. So we'll go 2, 1, 2. If those are sounding good, then we're going to add the next string, the third string, second fret, and we'll go 3, 2, 3. Then we're going to add the fourth string, third fret, and we'll go 4, 3, 4. And make sure all these strings are ringing out. If you need to press harder or move your finger or something, our main thing is we want to make sure every string is ringing out clearly when we play it. Then we're going to add our third finger here on the fifth string. And we'll go 5, 4, 5. And then now we're going to move to our bar chord. So check your thumb again. Look at what my thumb's doing here when I add the first finger to the bar. It moves down and my wrist kind of curves down also. And we're going to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So all the strings are ringing out clearly for me. How are they doing for you? Then we can speed up this exercise. So I'm going to play through it a little faster now, starting just on the bottom 2 strings. So this is a good exercise for you to repeat and practice. Make sure all those strings are ringing clearly, and as you improve, you can speed it up. Now we'll move to the B minor chord. So here's what that looks like. Here's what that sounds like. We're just playing the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings for the B minor. But I'm barring the 6th string here as well. You don't have to do that. You could move down just to bar the 5th string. But for me, it's easier to bar the 6th string as well, just not playing it. Now, if you can't play this as a bar chord, we can come back down here just to the 1st and 2nd strings, right? Just like we were doing before for the F. We can play the 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 1st string. we can then add our fourth finger here to the third string, fourth fret, and play those three strings. Now we have a B minor chord. Then we can add our third finger here to the fourth string, fourth fret, play 4, 3, 2, 1. That's also a B minor. So you can play these chords different ways if you can't play the bar chord, but we want to get to where we can play these as bar chords. It's very important and very helpful to do that, and that's really going to help you improve and make you sound better. So the exercise here, we're going to do the same thing that we did for the F. We're going to go 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. And then we're going to move to our bar chord. So bringing my first finger up, moving my thumb down, kind of curling my wrist under now. So I'm playing like this, then I'm dropping things down to get my first finger barring this chord. Then we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then strum down. So here's that straight through one more time. Now, getting to where you can play these chords quickly and easily may take days, it may take weeks, it may take months, but continue practicing them and play around with your finger positions, with the position of your thumb. So right here, if you look at my thumb, I'm playing a C chord right here. Look how my thumb is way up here. Look how my wrist is very straight back here. Now to play the bar chord, I've got to drop my thumb way down and I've got to drop my wrist way down to get my first finger playing that bar chord. So play around with the positions of your hands. Make sure that your strings are all ringing out clearly. And one other thing you can do to practice these bar chords, practice them up here towards the middle of the neck. That can be helpful as well. They're a little bit easier to play here more in the middle of the neck than they are up here as a normal F chord. So if you want, we can do this exercise here with the 5th fret being our bar, and we can start out down here on the 2nd and 1st strings again and work through our exercise. So here's what that would look like. Now, if we want to practice our B minor position up here, here's how we would do that one. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here and learning with me. If you want to continue improving, there's some cards on the screen you can click on and learn another one with me.